4th of July was awesome, and as you can see, Monday here at the boatyard, because of the incoming hurricane, we have total chaos. Total and utter chaos. So I'm in the middle of Hurricane Tropical Storm Elsa, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and the eye of the storm is approximately about 1 hour away, and it's, I mean, you can literally see it. So we'll come out and have a look to the north. And the good news is I'm still in the same position. I'm going to say 50-mile-an-hour winds, about a 2-foot chop. Am I nervous? No, I did this before, and they didn't even call for a storm. I remember one night I was trying to cook dinner and this happened, and it was just like this. Not sustained for such a long period of time, but whatever, man. Let's see what happens. Well, it was a pretty rough night, but I'm going to think that today is worse than last night. It's pretty fucked up out here. I think the eye of the storm has now moved north of the Keys and is in between us and Tampa. And Tampa has some tornado warnings. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at 6-foot waves and 65, 70-mile-an-hour winds right now. And this old girl seems to be holding up pretty good, knock on wood. So I think that I will do the dishes and make some coffee and eggs. Well, I just checked out back on the Skiff, and it is upside down in the ocean. The engine is submerged and shit is getting real, about 60-mile-an-hour winds. I have brand new mooring lines with chafing gear and a brand new mooring ball that's on a swivel. I mean, I'm worried about the weight of that Skiff pulling on my lines. They're brand new 1-inch lines, but I got my life preserver on. I got the engine compartment open, and I am ready to engage everything I got if I go to drift. Over in Wisteria, on the Wisteria page, 2 boats have been washed up. We lost the power boat over here. Shit's getting real. I'm watching the window. Making sure I'm in the same damn location, keeping my eye on that catch over there, my neighbors, and making sure they're still in my window, man. Got a powerboat adrift in the mooring field. It's fucking chaos out here. Fucking chaos out here. Chaos. Well, you probably can't see because I can't even see, but we got a powerboat and a sailboat tangled up and 2 rescue boats there trying to untangle it. And it is, I don't know, I got a little bit more visibility, but not much.
I know, but Dupree told me once, if you find a boat like that tied to the mangroves, didn't he tell you that?
Yeah, but then when the mangrove belongs to the Navy, I assure you they're not going to find it tiny at all.
Okay, well let me think then. I hate to put it by all those nice boats on the mooring. I mean, I didn't look at the cleats very well, but I mean, we can do that, it don't matter. Maybe we should take it up to the north.
Because I got lines to here where we could, you know, cut the chain and put it back on the mooring over.
Right, well I'll get on the boat. If you pull, I'll go alongside the boat and get on the boat and look at the way the chain's on, and then I can let you know. You just hover around, but I just can't do both, or I don't want to do both and get into trouble.
So that is Eric, the guy who rescued my boat when I drug anchor, and I might be calling him again if this fucking storm doesn't move up the coast. "20 minutes later, just in case you're wondering how I'm faring in the storm, my Skiff is upside down in the water, so the engine's submerged, and I've got a powerboat and a sailboat tangled up in front of me, up my starboard bow, about 100 yards out. So if they break free, they're coming right at me. Other than that, I'm doing great. Okay. Well, my Danforth anchor is busted loose on the bowsprit and is clanking around out there, even though it was clamped down. I don't know what's going on, but now I got to go out and try to lash it down. Neighbor's out there playing his bagpipes. Come on. Come here. Jesus. Okay. Alright, I got it lashed down. Wow. Welcome to paradise. Woo! It's the sun. The sun came out. Upside down in the ocean. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. You probably can't see it at all, but there's a power boat that has broken its mooring line, is tangled up with the sailboat, and they're directly off my starboard bow, which is bad news. That's good. So I just got in touch with my neighbor and about the powerboat sailboat situation. He seems like a young feller, but he is out there on watch. I'm looking at him through the port light right now. I just hope that he's smart enough to give the horn, let us all know that thing broke loose. It's been 4 or 5 hours tangled up like that, but I mean, you got to think about those mooring lines being sawed through. Well, I made it through the storm. Now I'm going to go to sleep, and then tomorrow morning we're going to salvage the screaming seamen and get them out of the water. Sure, I got people coming over to help to get the skiff out of the water, but when I bought this boat, it came with this here inflatable. It's been sitting on the boat for a year, and I've never inflated it. So let's see what happens. Okay, I inflated the inflatable. I'm going to let her sit in the water for while and see if it sinks or deflates.
No, whole damn program, okay.
Well, my buddy Kevin showed up to help me rescue the skiff. He's a pirate from the Wandering Spirit Journey to the Sea. Arr! And we got the main halyard here connected to the bow hook on the skiff. We're gonna crank it up, try to get it over. This dude is such a good buddy, he volunteered to jump in there and do this for me. This guy rocks.
I needed a shower.
I do too. Oh, you good. Oh, good. Going. Okay, we got her over. That's a good start. Now we're gonna pump it out. And I kept most of my tools, and even the American flag stayed. God bless America. Thanks to the captain of the Wandering Spirit. The Screaming Seaman is afloat once again. Without his assistance, I probably could have done it, but it probably would have taken me 12 fucking hours. So me and Kevin got to shore, and now we're going to my favorite place to eat, the Paradise Cafe. Well, after a bunch of money I blew for no reason, and I don't have any, I replaced the battery, discovered that the solenoid panel and everything is all fried. Here's the main power wire going to my bus bar, fried. Solenoid back there, fried. Starter motor solenoid, fried. The whole thing is cooked, and it's done. And that's a wrap. So, it's been determined that all the electrical on the Screaming Seaman is smoked. The salt water creates an electrolyzed ionized charge, basically like taking two wires and putting it together. So because the battery was connected when it flipped over, basically everything on the positive line from the battery throughout the entire system, the bus bar, everything, all the way to the solenoid, the starter solenoid, all that shit, all of it's fried. So, the battery is brand new that's in it, and, you know, on hooking it up and doing tests to get power going back through, I discovered everything is toast. So, what's the next step? Well, we're going to have to pluck it out of the water. Luckily, I have a spare motor that I bought for $100 and has all the fuse components and all that shit's on it. Solenoid, I have all the parts. So that's cool, parts are cool, but unfortunately we are leaving the mooring field and going to the boatyard because the sailboat is equally as fucked up as the skiff and I got lots of work to do. So hey, thanks for tuning in, please like and subscribe and I'll see you all next time.